Hey everyone, welcome back to the 12 Days of Yule. Today is day 4. Today we are sharing either a Yule divination, a craft, or charms. They're all very simple, but all the themes are very much themed towards the general vibes of this time of year. So I'm a variety of different types of card readings that you can do, of layouts that are around the different themes of this year. I have a death and rebirth spread that, yes, can be used around Yule, but a lot of people tend to use it around Samhain. I tend to like to focus on the death and rebirth aspect around this time of year in Yule, so I find it a little bit more effective for me. And then during Samhain, I generally focus on like the ancestral veneration and communing with spirit. The next is the sun spread. So this one is really excellent for focusing on abundance, sunlight, the inner light within, outer radiance, and the cloudiness within yourself, and things that maybe you're not seeing as clearly that you would like to have a light shone upon to bring better clarity into the new year. And then lastly, I wanted to leave you all with a general deity connection spread that is easy to do. It's just 6 cards and you're able to make a connection to deity, especially a sun god or goddess this time of year would be wonderful, or a death god or goddess, underworld god or goddess would be wonderful. You can kind of adapt it based on the energies you're working with this time of year. So you can kind of change the questions, feel free to do that. So first off, we are focusing on the death and rebirth aspect. So it's a 6 card spread. The first card is, what am I ready to harvest? What am I ready to reap the rewards of and bring into my life? Card 2 is, what should I leave in the past in the previous season? What do I need to leave behind? Card 3 is, how can I empower myself moving into this new fresh season? What renewal is waiting for me after this rest season? And finally, some Yule wisdom from my guides. What's a message that my guides have been trying to get through to me that I've not been able to receive? What's something I need to know right now from my guides? So that's a really quick and easy little spread that you can do, and it's a great way to start journaling prompts. It's a great way to start connecting to the energy of the season and discovering some life lessons that maybe we've been missing. Next, we have the sun spread. This is a tarot spread for illumination. The first card here is your abundance card. What is flourishing in your life right now? What is thriving? Where in your life is abundance and celebration? This is a great card to get yourself some focus, gain some clarity on things that maybe you're not acknowledging enough of, that you have in your life that is full of blessing and abundance that you should acknowledge. Part 2 is called sunlight. Sunlight is, where can you go to find more happiness and joy in your life? This is a really great card to be able to allow yourself to connect more to the joy of the season. Card 3 is called inner light. What is something you love about yourself? What is your inner light? From where does it come and where is it usually presented? What makes you light up inside, basically? What is your inner fire? What drives you as a human being, as an occultist, as a magical practitioner, as an artist, as a lover, as a friend? What is it that is your life purpose to you? What makes you shine from the inside out like the sun? Next card is number 4, and this one is called Outer Radiance. This card is a friendly companion. What can aid you in finding clarity? So this card is represented on what aspects in life can you focus on or tune into that can help you find clarity in a certain situation that you're thinking of. And finally, we have card number 5, which is cloudiness. So what stands in the way of you being able to appreciate all the good things in your life? What needs some clearing? What needs to be cleansed and purified? So that is the sun spread, my loves. I hope you enjoyed this spread. This is a super simple spread. I love it. Every year I always find I gain so much knowledge and insight from it, and I glean so much beauty from this spread. So I definitely suggest, if you're going to try any of these, definitely try this one. Alright, my love, so this third spread is a conversation with Apollo. Specifically, I'm gearing this conversation with him for myself, but feel free to adapt the questions and phrases towards the deity that you are working for. This is great for a death god or goddess, a sun deity, something involving rebirth, a spirit involving the joy of the season, playfulness. You can really adapt it to anything, but this is specifically geared towards Apollo. Feel free to adapt it. It's just a general deity conversation, but I felt like it's really important to include a deity spread because I feel like you don't see them as often, and I feel like, especially in the pagan and witchcraft community, it'd be a really helpful one this time of year. They're not super difficult, and I feel like a lot of people always struggle with how to communicate with deities, so a couple simple tarot spreads are really helpful, or you can use oracle, whatever you'd like. So this is just a simple 5-card spread. The first card here stands for a question involving, why do you want to communicate with me? Why did you choose to reach out to me? Or if you had reached out to your deity, the card would involve, how can I connect to you and benefit both mutually between each other? So that's a great card there. Or, or you could phrase it why did you choose to send me this lesson? It's up to interpretation. Card 2 here is, what parts of me can you shine a light on? What's something you can illuminate to me that I can work on that will help me get to the next level? What is something you can illuminate within me that will help me connect to you greater? What is something you can illuminate in me that will help my manifestation practice grow, help my relationships grow? You can really adjust it to anything. Card 3 is, how can I best honor you? I really find this is an extremely important question. I find it's respectful, and it may help them connect to you more because there's a respect shown there. And, it may actually help you find ways to connect deeper through some type of information they decide to give you. Card 4 is, what do you need to tell me about embracing my potential? What do you need to tell me about embracing my magic? What do you need to tell me about embracing my inner power? What do you need to tell me about embracing my inner light? This is a really great question. And finally, the 5th card here is a general message you would like to send me. What is something that you've been trying to get through to me that I'm not understanding? What is the basic, what's the message that you're trying to get through to me? Why is the reason you reached out? What's the message you're trying to convey? You can kind of adjust it based on the questions you had in the previous first card. So that one's really easy, and I always find I get so much information from this, and it's a great conversational type tarot spread.